Welcome to Sunrise, encouragement, motivation, and inspiration. As the sun rises in the east, may you rise with an attitude of gratefulness, inner peace, inner love, and inner kindness. May your journey remind you of God's immeasurable love, grace, and mercy. Remember the light inside of you remains bright, because what God placed in you can never be dimmed. Hi, yo, hey, journeyers. Magnificent Monday. Welcome to Journey Mirror with another episode of Sunrise Encouragement, Motivation, and Inspiration, or SIMI for short. I am here this morning, or whatever time you're watching this, with another daily dose of affirmations. And today's affirmation says, in the garden of my mind, I nurture the seeds of positivity. Remember, affirmation is what you say to yourself about yourself. Look in the mirror, say it till you believe it, and until you see it manifest. So what does this affirmation speak to you? I have to point out that thinking of your mind as a garden is just absolutely epic. Like, when I read this, I was like, what you say? I love that concept, because isn't there so much happening in our minds? And sometimes it feels a little chaotic up there and in there. But when you think of it as a garden, be it a vegetable garden or a garden of wild flowers, just thinking of the array of colors and textures in your mind, that's just beautiful. So in the garden of your mind, what's there? Have you planted positivity to get positivity? Or have you planted negative seeds from which you're only going to get negativity? Like, break that down for yourself. Ask yourself, what's in the garden of my mind? You know, I'm not a big fan of being in the garden. And my mother and my grandmother enjoyed being in the garden. And so, of course, as the only girl to my parents and the youngest granddaughter that was around my grandmother the most, I spent a lot of time in gardens. But one thing I always remember had to be done first was you had to pull up the things that didn't belong in the garden. The weeds, any rocks, turning over the dirt, preparation for the different items that you were planning to put in the ground. So ask yourself, is your mind even ready to receive the seed that will promote the positivity? Have you gotten out the weeds that will choke out the things that need to be there? Have you gotten the rocks out? I would love to break down the different things that the rocks and the weeds and the not so good soil could be. But my hope is that as you embrace this affirmation, that you'll just think for yourself. Are there weeds cluttering my mind, preventing the seeds from producing positivity? Man, that's deep to me. That's deep to me. Preparation. Have you prepared your mind? Have you gotten your mind in the proper position to be able to achieve positivity? Have you? Are you unsure? Have you even really thought about it quite like that? And when you get your mind ready to receive the seed, what type of seed will you plant there, and how do you plan on nurturing it? Do you have a plan? You know, when you're gardening, you don't just put the stuff in the ground and say, okay, whatever will be, will be. No. You nurture that garden until you get out of it what you desire. So I ask you on this day, what do you desire comes from your mind? Maybe you're someone that, says, I have a mind, but, it's just there. I'm too far gone. Nothing good is going to come out of this mind that I have. It's just living with me, and I'm just living with it. No, you've been lying to yourself. God put that mind in you. Let this mind be in you that is also in Christ Jesus. And since God put that mind in you, there is more in there. There is more in there. I remember working in the garden with my grandmother, and she would always remind me to stick that little cardboard-like thing in the ground, or it may have been plastic, so that you know what's in there, right? Like, okay, in that moment, you know what you put in there, but maybe you'll forget where what is. So if you have those signs in there, then you'll know what is what. What do your signs say? What do your signs say about what's in there? Have you labeled everything? Are you planting, oh, help me. Are you planting the right seed at the right time? Say it again, Blue. Are you planting the right seed at the right time? Grandma would say, no, it's not ready yet. No, it's not ready yet. Is what's in your mind ready to be picked, to be pulled up, to be pulled out, so that it can go for the purpose it was put there for in the first place? What's in the garden of your mind? How are you nurturing it? What is your expectation from what was planted? Is it ready to be picked? Are there some things that you need to replant in that beautiful mind of yours? My hope is that you will ask yourself these questions, that you will take time to meditate on these things. My hope is that you'll be honest with yourself. Take several moments to answer the questions that have been placed before you. I'm so excited for what's in your mind. I'm so excited for the positivity that you will unleash for your own journey and possibly for someone else's. Thank you for welcoming me into into your journey today as I share my journey. My hope and prayer is that today's affirmation blesses each of you, and that you begin to truly think about the garden of your mind, how you're going to nurture the seeds of positivity. And then while you're doing that, or after you do that, remember to remain in the proper position and posture to achieve peace, positivity, and power in all that God has for you. Journey Mirror, a journal to inner love, kindness, and authenticity by yours truly. It's an affirmation journal, is available and on my community wall. For information on how to order through Barnes & Noble, how to order from me, and there's a link so that you can look inside the book. The link is to a short. I appreciate each and every one of you. And as you go through your journey today, remember to love unapologetically, be kind intentionally, be you authentically. And have a happy journey. Be well.